All right. Welcome, everyone, back to Ames, Iowa for the I-35 Cup, where the Ames Cyclones will be taking on the Mason City Mohawks. Got the JV game tilt starting us off today. We're going to see Max Wires, Henry Slivka, Tate Folkers as our opening.
Colton Feed, I think.
What's that?
Colton, I believe.
Oh,
I think
Colton,
Tate
that's right.
is a healthy scratch tonight, but he's dressed.
That's the next game, I think. They're on a line together.
Okay.
That's what it is. And give me 1 second here. I had the D and then I lost it. Keith, or nope, that's Versi. Brady and Carson, that's who are. Let me get my bearings straight here. It's been a long day with the kids home. So
everyone home for Christmas or for Thanksgiving break now?
Yeah, they were. So, but welcome, Chris. And I have some good news. I saw our bus driver Dan here. He's ready to go. There was some news I saw today. Down in St. Charles, Missouri, someone broke into Circle K and only stole beef sticks.
Uh-oh.
So I was wondering if that was him.
I was going to say, did he get
and,
back soon enough?
You know, he said he couldn't confirm nor deny that he was down in St. Charles, Missouri recently. So here we go as Mason City takes possession off that draw, but Ames is able to send it right back out.
Nope.
Max brings it. Nope. Colton was not on the blue line there like we thought. But Ames sitting in that sixth playoff spot at 4-2-2. They're actually tied in points with the Junior Lancers, but they should have the tiebreaker. Yeah, because they went. I guess.
Well, we split the weekend, though. Yeah, we lost in the shootout.
We lost in the shootout, won in shootout. That's right.
Well, no, that's right. Second game was a shootout. I was thinking the varsity for the second one.
So was I. So I guess it's not. But they actually have played 2 more games than we have. So.
We have Colton's family. Eve and Uncle Dave are watching from the UK. So welcome. Thanks for watching.
As we see Ryder give some pressure. Bryson uses his skate to stop that puck. Ryder brings it in, sends it over to Patty. Patty back to Ryder. And the goalie uses his stick to push it away. Patty sends it right back to Bryson. Bryson brings it in. Ryder goes to the crease, leaves it back to Patty, tries to get it to Ryder, but a Mason City player is in the way at the top of that crease, where he's in the far corner. Joel's got to get back. And he does, but Mason City's able to bring in Carter and Joel, this deep pairing. Ryder over to Patrick. Patty back to Ryder. He tried leaving it for Carter, but
Kaysen doesn't get there, hold it in time.
Kaysen sends it in deep, allows the Cyclones for a change. Mason City does the same as they rifle it down too far for icing, and that's going to stop the clock at 13-16 in this first period.
Some nice dishes by Patrick there. Had 2 good opportunities off of it, and then the third one just trying to get it in front. Connects with Ryder, so we'll look more out of that line as the night goes on. Good passing already.
Weston with a shot, leg save. Grace rushed to try and keep it in, but Mason City got there just before they did. Weston goes back. He's got Elliott to his left. Decides to skate it out. Weaves, comes back around. Leg save. Ref gets in the way, keeps it in for us. Weston fires another shot, doesn't get through traffic. Mason City goes to the near boards, sends it out. Elliott at the red line stops it, leaves it for Braden. Braden dumps it in the far corner, and Cyclones again go for a change.
Oh, they're going to get an opportunity to stretch it. They don't, though.
Mason City sends it right to Brady Baxter. Max sends it in deep. Ames touches up, gets back on side. Carson sends it back down. Gets past him this time. Now Brady's got to go after. He's got number 12 for Mason City right on his tail. Miller centers it. Hits actually Carson's stick. And Chase has to cover it up and hold on to it. He was able to get the puck out. Max is going to go. He's hooked. He leaves it for Henry. Henry, no look, backhanded pass, not far enough.
Yeah, I want to hear these guys yelling at each other where they're going to be.
Peterson fires a shot. Hits the side of the net. They circle around. Asby has it.
Good pressure.
Poke check by Henry. He stick handles it, and at the red line sends it down. Ryder, Patty. Come back on, and Bryson's on now. Patrick puts on a hit. Gets it, sends it over to Joel. Joel up forward to Bryson. Out of his reach, Mason City gets it. D-to-D pass, rink wide. Doesn't connect. Patty less able to get it. He tries centering it in towards the crease. Mason City gets in the way. They couldn't get a good handle on Ryder now. On his backhand. Can't get the pass to Patrick. Hits Carter in the skate. And now knuckles around. Carter just slaps that right into the Ames Cyclones bench. Linesman drops the puck. Mason City gains possession. They get it into our zone. Ryder.
Oh, that's a touch. So.
Yeah, Mason City touches it. No icing. Puck goes behind their net. Patty gets it. Tries getting it to Carter. Carter wheels it right back. Puck's on edge, so it's a little bit more speed. Settles it down. Patty to Ryder. Ryder, leg save. Carter tries again. Hits Rulo's stick. Carter's able to keep it. He sends it down low. Now Joel tries. Doesn't get through the traffic. And Bryson gets a hit for his efforts there into the boards. Mason City takes it. Skates it out. From the red line, they dump it in deep. Bird goes after his own dump in. Joel taps it up. Ames definitely needs a change here. They've been out there for over a minute, if not longer. It's Bryson now.
Yeah, I want to hear our Cyclones talk a little bit more. We've had a few miscues right now of where we're putting passes with the drop earlier and then one just now with Joel going up our boards as opposed to defensive partner shouting at him to, hey, reverse it, come back to the weak side of the ice. There's nobody here. So we really need to get these guys talking a lot more on the ice.
It's definitely quiet here on a Wednesday night. Not seeing a lot of fans on either side. It is early. More usually come for the main event in varsity. As now Weston at the red line.
Oh,
Braden way off. Not sure what he was thinking there.
Yeah. I think Mason was just thinking, or Braden was just thinking, I call a penalty on this? Not sure what that was.
I bet you Weston had a few choice words.
Oh, okay. We're hearing, I wasn't watching after the play, so it was offsides, and Weston took a shot on net. So shooting at the goalie after a whistle is a misconduct. So they're putting up a 2-minute misconduct for it. So Ames on the kill.
This kill is going to have Case and Colton, Grace, and Elliott out there.
2 minutes to roughing, number 44, Weston Ford.
Well, they said roughing.
That was not the hand signal that they gave. Actually, the hand signal looked more like the basketball technical foul. Mason City can't get it in. Went out. Nope.
Offsides.
Okay, they
No
did
call, but
call.
we'll take that.
No, they.
Oh, okay. Far side had it.
Yep. Linesman had it. It's Mason City now from behind their net.
Well, I'm glad
Gets
that
it
wasn't
up.
an automatic whistle. That was a nice slow delay.
Oh, Carson. Over to Brady. Brady. He sends it out.
Oh, we got Max busting loose. Gonna get to the goaltender though. And he gets a stick taken out of his hand.
Max just wasting time trying to pin the puck as Mason City sends it in. They say it touched at the red line. No icing. Max has his stick now and gets back on the power play. I'm sure coaches would like to say you got to move a little faster. Last thing you want is to give up a 5-on-3 because you're getting your stick. So 13 seconds to go on this penalty kill. We're at the 6:35 mark in this first period. Ryder goes to the dot. Mason City back. They can't hold on to the puck. Goes out in the neutral zone.
That'll do it. Nice. Good work in the neutral zone by Patrick.
Weston comes off, out. So Ames is back to full string. Bryson taps it up to Ryder. Ryder can't get a good handle. Mason City now. They wheel it around. Oh, they are behind the D. Rulo. Carter, good shoulder into him. Although he gets the puck stripped now. Mason City, so they're trailing D. They get through over to the slot. Good stick by Ryder and Carter. And someone's going to the box for roughing. Carter.
Yeah, Carter in front of the net.
So Ames goes right back to the penalty kill.
Number 54, for roughing.
This kill's going to have Ryder, Patrick, Elliott, and Grace. I know we have quite a few Mason City parents watching our stream today, so we welcome you. We try hard not to be too homerish. Unfortunately, I don't have a roster, though, for your team, so best we can do is numbers if we see them quickly or as I read the back of their names. That's Miller there. And Elliott backhands it out. Ryder's going to get there. No. He lets Mason City get to it. Lifts the stick. Now he steals it. He's going to just skate with it, waste some time. Gives it back to Brady. Couldn't connect, and it goes deep into our zone. Brady now sends it all the way down. Actually, goalie's got to touch it.
That's going to be considered
Goes
a
on
shot.
net. And Brady sauces it out again.
That one just outside. Oh, good.
Carson stops that, pushes it right back out of the blue line. Rulo brings it in. Does a little trick with his stick. Sends it back, and now Ames is able to get it out. 23 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Bryson can't get it deep in. Mason City gets it out, but Ames sends it back. And now Bryson takes a hit. And the Mohawks get it to touch our blue line, but Weston now continues to dangle, skate, backhands. Nope, faked it, got it. Braden's there, Ames back to full strength. Mason City now 0 for 2 on the power play. Good steal by Bryson. He kicks it ahead. Braden couldn't get a good handle. Weston now from behind. Thought about Michiganing it. Mish. Not sure if he couldn't get up on his blade. He definitely was positioning himself for it. And good. Joel sends it in. And Ames changes. Kaysen comes on. Colton comes on. And icing. It's going to allow for... Line's got a little shuffled there. Kaysen heads back to the bench after about 5 seconds of ice time. And
Yeah, I think he jumped the line.
Colton, Max behind him. Henry to his right. Elliott's able to keep it in. He fires a shot.
Nice
Hits
little
Henry
tip
in
by
the stick,
Swift.
redirected right into the back of the net. Nice job there.
Yeah, I don't know if Henry intentionally got the redirect on that, but definitely had the stick up.
He had it up. It definitely hits him. One thing I don't know is if Max passes it back to Elliott or not for the secondary assist, but either way.
Yeah, Henry definitely seeing the puck the whole way and directing a stick down to try to redirect that does a great job. Tough for a goaltender to defend against a bouncing puck coming in after a redirect.
Elliott over to Colton. Had Elliott in the slot. Elliott's playing way low.
Max doing a good job covering back up on D.
Oh, there's some miscommunication. Both Colton and Max are playing back. And now this is Ederson gets pushed off by Elliott. Elliott over to Henry. The forwards change, so do
Cyclones 4, lift off for Willowit.
That's correct. I agree. Max is perfect.
So we're saying and that we're in agreement, it sounds like. Henry's goals only from Elliott. Asby brings it in. Centers it to Rulo. Couldn't hold on to that. Tries centering it himself. Carson gets in the way. He sends it out. It's going to go on net, so no icing. Patrick to Ryder. Oh, Ryder got his stick lifted.
So he had Bryson streaking far side of the net, but nothing there.
Ryder gets the loose puck though right at the top of the crease. Spins and fires. Good save by Edelman. And now they send it all the way back out. No icing. Brady's going to get there. Has to prepare for the hit by 77. And they send it back to their D, who sends it all the way over to the other. Bryson just gets in the way just enough. And the City got back on side now. Brady, he's able to stick it out. As Bryson fires a shot, doesn't get through. Loose though. And sends it in. Brady Carson change. Carter comes on. Joel comes on. Joel tries getting it up to Patrick Less. Patty's able to kick it out to Bryson. Bryson now.
Oh, nice move. Unintentional, but it worked to get through.
Got the puck through, couldn't get a shot off. He's got 10 seconds. Sends it back behind the net to Bryson now, right into the belly of the Mason City netminder.
Some good looks, good communication by this line.
3 seconds to go. Sometimes at the end of the period, you'll see a coach pull the goalie. Not doing that here. Chase stays guarding his goal. And irrelevant as Mason City got possession off that draw anyway. So after the first period, Ames Cyclones 1, Mason City Mohawks have 0. You saw 2 Ames penalty kills. And then a goal from a redirect as Elliott from the blue line sent it down, hit Henry in the Henry's stick, redirected right to the back left of the goalie. So announcements are today, for the first time, Ames is having a 50-50 raffle. And you can go and see Ryan Less in an orange tuxedo shirt.
Oh, there he is. He's
There
been
he
spotted
is.
with beads.
Yeah. So
Yeah, story is Ames High School used to charge for hockey games. This would have been more than 2 years ago. And then, watching a replay here of Weston's penalty from earlier in the first. But yeah, used to charge for admission, for the games more than 2 years ago, and then decided to not do that, I suppose, because most of the people that are coming in paying the fee is probably the families that are already paying for their hockey player to play anyways.
that's what I usually say. And
So trying something new. Okay,
Payson with a quick shot, leg save, and covered up. And it's been definitely trying something new. It's been a journey from we talked to last year's general manager Josh and this year's general manager. It's just not easy to get that.
Oh.
And Weston off the draw, grabs the loose puck, fires it up top shelf.
Yeah, that was
And 15 seconds in goes 2-0 Mason, or 2-0 Ames.
really nice shot off that face-off. Just able to get it pushed forward, and then looking at it right now, yeah, goaltender didn't even have a chance to really react on that one. Just Weston had the step right away. So yeah, going back and watching that first period penalty for Weston, it was for shooting on the goaltender after after the whistle. So good thing referees protecting goaltenders and thinking about player safety.
That time, there's a save. We used her paddle. In the preseason, actually, Ames got a last-minute invite up. Is there? Mason City misses it. Ames can't keep it in, sends it back. Ames has to touch up. Instead, they go for a quick change.
Oh, Mason City again had another opportunity to stretch the ice. Had Miller on the far blue line. Just didn't see him or hear
Fire
him.
shot, saved by Chase. They get the bouncing puck, send it over to the near boards. Up to their point, all the way over. Other D sends it low, hits Max in the leg. He's going to feel that, but especially as it bounced all the way back to the other blue line. Colton, Henry into the glove. Gentlemen. I was saying how we were playing a preseason game or a preseason tournament in Omaha, and a few Mason City players came down to help us out as our numbers were low, one being their goalie and she's pretty good. So definitely need to make sure our shots are good as this game continues on.
I think there's nothing better than seeing hockey players change it up and play for different teams sporadically. You learn to compete, but you really learn that all hockey players are about the same. I think we got away with a trip there.
Definitely. It's Patrick backhand all the way to Ryder, but Quinn Grace gets that. Sends it backwards. Patrick can't get to it. Bryson just lodges it. Ryder now from the spot where his brother just scored. Nope. Sends it over to Bryson. Bryson tries to go to the traffic. Trailing. Goalie's trying to cover it. Finally, she does. I will say that the Mason City backup goalie is making himself
I think that was a
heard
good
and
no
known.
call on that trip. Going back and reviewing it,
I didn't think it was a trip. I thought maybe you could say hooking because
Well,
he definitely wraps his arm around.
he swung his stick up and tapped the stick of the Mason City player as he was falling down.
Redirect by Kaysen went straight horizontally. And Mason City now gets that. Lesson's able to angle it out. Over to Braden.
Bouncing puck, another shot on net.
Long shot. That's the second or third one by Brady, actually. Because now he's sitting on 2-on-1. They went for the shot. Chase off his stick up into the netting to stop play. Talked about Ames and Mason City traditionally play this I-35 Cup game here on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It's that they say did not go out of the zone. Brady whiffed Mason City, can't connect. And Casey's able to send it out. Mason City collects it in their zone.
Got to get on that puck quick.
This time they try a stretch pass. Carson was waiting though for it. He's able to push it back in. Get it, send it. Mason City back to Asby. Goes to the slot. Save,
nice
second chance, third chance. Fourth. Finally, he covers it. What a sequence there by Mason City.
Yeah, Mason City coming on the
And
last
by
few minutes
Chase,
and getting
yeah.
some good opportunities, really putting it to Chase.
Oh. Max sends it out, offsides by so
Smiles on the ice right now.
Wednesdays before Thanksgiving, and then I think this year this might be the first year that they're doing home and away. Is Saturday will be hopefully avoiding the snow. Waiting to hear from our in-house meteorologist, Coach Dave, to let us know what we can expect and what we'll need to know come Saturday. Mason City taps it out. Henry sends it back in. He's going to go on net. Easy leg save. And try the stretch pass, goes way up. Joel pushes him down. Bryson takes a hit. Patrick gets it, and he carries it in. Shot. Went 5-hole. Save. Ryder from the blue line. Goes all the way down. Joel now sends it back. Stops behind their net where Mason City gets it. The coach kind of yells, tell them Mason City to get going. Ryder shot. Loose puck. Oh, trying for a wraparound.
Yeah, Ryder just couldn't hold on to that. It came off his blade.
Elliott to Bryson up into the netting. So let us know where you are watching from, who you're rooting for. And, it's always good here. What's one thing you're looking forward to on your table tomorrow?
Oh, I'm a big, traditionalist, so I love turkey and ham. Usually we have both going to the mother-in-law's. Most of my family out of town on a skiing trip in Colorado, so we'll get with my parents Friday sometime and probably do a breakfast. But,
Shot by Grace
love
over the net.
turkey.
Bryson, quick. They send it out.
Yeah, Bryson right in front.
My little
Good
girl was
opportunity.
helping me brine our 2 turkeys last night. I got one in the fridge brining and one in a bucket.
Okay.
So I got a dry and a wet brine going. Patrick over to Ryder. Ryder behind their net. Looks, goes to Elliott. Elliott from the slot. Shot hits the knob or the stick, it seems like, and goes up into the netting.
So are you a traditional, just in the oven, bake the turkey?
So I
try and
will,
fry 'em?
I will bake one. Several years ago, I found a recipe for a prosciutto wrapped turkey, and the kids will not let me not make that.
Okay.
And then, so I have to bake that one.
Mason City's going to get a good
Mason
opportunity
City has
here.
a breakaway here. Leg saved by Chase, and puck comes off the borings. So, and then I'm going to grill one. So I have a nice old-fashioned Weber kettle
Okay.
that I'll throw on the charcoal, and
Heck yeah.
that my grandfather used to do all the time, and lots of good memories of us sneaking down in the basement to go and grab some pieces that were resting on the washing machine or the dryer there, because he would has a beautiful backyard in the city of Chicago. In fact, they won city does awards for like neighborhood gardenings and flowers and stuff, and they won best in their region a few years ago. And so he loves being back there and avoiding everyone else. So
Yep, sometimes it's about family, sometimes it's about what makes you happy and thankful. Sometimes that's being alone.
and that's but no. Weston now brings it towards the net. Braden back down to Kaysen. Kaysen leaves it for Weston. Weston back to Kaysen. Was not expecting that. Brady from the blue line sends it right back. Brady gives Asby a little love tap in the back of his head after that. Weston now. Quick turnaround. Holds it. Backhands it all the way to Carson. Carson pushes it forward. Kaysen pushed down. And Ames is going to go on the power play here. As Kaysen was in front of the net, and Ames from Mason City, number 44, just pushes him from behind. So this power play is going to see Weston, Ryder, Bryson, Carter, and Elliott. Mason City's got 42, 62, 12, and 16, it looks like. Might be 18 or 19. It's bunched up.
I know we're going with the power play 1 unit here for JV today, but that line, he just moved basically Weston off, and Weston took Patrick's spot on the line. So I would have just run with Patrick on there. The way they were playing earlier in the first period, they were connecting on a lot of passes. Give Patrick an opportunity on the power play just to see how it goes. But I understand, you got to stick with your unit that you're used to.
So Ryder tells Weston where to go. Ryder sends it back to Elliott. Over to Weston. Weston down low, comes up a little closer. On top of the circle. Goes closer, tries sending it back to his little brother. Little bro has it, sends back to big bro. Over to Ryder. Tap, give, go, right there.
Nice little feed from Weston out of the corner.
Ryder snuck in that slot right there at the top of the crease. Weston sent it to his stick, and Ryder just redirected it right behind Endelman. Gives Ames a 3-0 lead off that power play goal.
Got a shout out from a Mason City fan for number 77, Miller, not on the ice right now. And then Vince Cardona wanting us to shut up and talk about the game. So, sorry, Vince. We are volunteers, and we're going to talk what we want to talk about. So, you're more than welcome to watch a different feed if you like.
We like to have a good time, and we talk about the game, but when the puck's stuck against the boards, there's only so much you can say.
That's right. When the action's not that hot, it's not much to talk about.
Carter. Mason City wheels it around, rides the rail. Mason City now gets it out. Hits Colton, who leaves it to Carter. And loose puck. And the other Edelman brings it in. Mason City gets it, but Rulo catches it, puts it down, skates it behind our net. Looks for his options and misses. 18 goes. Oh.
Yeah, we're off, way off.
Max tries to get back.
I don't think Colton even saw him over there.
Max took a large circle around and ran into a defenseman. Maybe a little on purpose, hoping for an interference call, and did not get that.
Yeah, before that, Mason City setting up behind our net, and we're even strength, no Ames players. They just let them sit back there, and I don't know, different trains of thoughts for defense, how active you want to be below the goal line. Some teams are all about it. Other ones just say never. So
I think we kind of more or less say let your center go back, and as D, your role is to stay in that post if they have it right there. Make sure you don't give anyone slot. Now Bryson. Shot into the glove.
yeah, as we heard Coach Dave over here discussing earlier, is even on our power play, but more so in normal play, you see guys get puck, get possession, and then nobody moves. You just kind of stand there with the puck waiting for somebody to get open, and no one's doing anything. So we'll see if teams make adjustments here. And when you're not with the puck,
Ryder to
oh,
Patrick.
that's beauty.
So Ryder to Bryson to Patrick, who lifts it up and over the shoulder. And at the 10:29 mark of the second period, it is 4-0 Ames. Coach Paulson leaves this line out.
Yeah, this is that line we were talking about in the first period, just having a lot of connection out there.
Patrick runs into, gets a trip call. Seemed like Ryder was off sides there. Coach Paulson sends back out. Ryder, Weston, Bryson, that power play 1 unit. Carter and Elliott. Some of varsity players there in the corner looking on. Elliott just passes his stick into the neutral zone. He gets it over to Bryson. Bryson out. Back to Weston. Weston Swaps places with Carter. Down to his brother. Back to Weston. Back to Ryder. Bryson there in the slot. Elliott over to Carter. Carter shot. Bryson spun around. Shot went wide. Over to Ryder. Ryder skates it. Goes down. Just taps it a little bit. And the goalie, he was able to cover that up.
Yeah, you were right, Joe. Looking back before that penalty was even called, we were offsides on that. Just refs either not seeing it or not caring to make that call.
Was Ryder pushed? That was the one thing that I was like, well, maybe.
I just don't think he connected back up, tagged up to the blue line in time.
So that's part of the human element now as Rulon is able to get the puck and fires a shot. He's got some speed on him. And Chase, though, absorbs that. But on the power play, Ames is going to have a defensive face-off. And coach sends Braden, Kaysen, Colton, Brady, and Carson out. Rouleau. I am being corrected. So, thank you. Braden falls down, pushes it forward. The City sends it out. They're on the penalty kill, so no icing. Brady's got to go back, collect it. Kaysen. Over to Braden. Back to Colton. Shot in,
Oh,
no.
I think that was post.
It went in and hit the far end. I don't know if it fully crossed the line, but it definitely hit the inside of the net.
Ref's taking a look at that. We're going to look at that ourselves in the video.
He's asking those linesmen, what did you see? And still nothing, no signal at all. Anything close like that, you'll see the ref in hockey give the safe sign.
Our crowd should know. Our crowd should know.
And they do call it a goal. That was a long discussion. We're looking at a replay ourselves. All right, it looked to me live that it went in and hit the near. So, second power play goal for Ames on 2 chances. Weston tripped off that face-off. Yeah, linesman in the way.
Yeah, still trying to debate up here whether we think it was or not. Looking back at the video, it's just so hard to see if that was off the post or not. Talk to the players after the game. They'll definitely tell us, oh, yeah, that was, or no, it wasn't.
Everyone will know. And
They're not going to be honest.
Well, after the game, they will be.
we'll look at the actual footage. We do have we have our ways to find it as Weston to Henry. So lines have been changed up here as Weston's with Henry and Kaysen now. And now Max and Colton come on. Henry stays there. Okay. So that line's coming back. The Mason City line of 18, 7, 12, 13, and 67 there, it looks like. Gray sends it down low. It's the back of the net. Mason City tries wheeling it around. Elliott's able to keep it in. Gives it to Max. Max Pushes it forward. Colton. Henry gets the loose puck. Max goes to the net. Henry misses. Back to Colton. Man.
That was a good
Blocker save or
there,
shoulder save.
Yeah.
Max to Henry at the top of the crease. Looking at Grace is able to kick it, but puck gets behind her. Colton sends it backwards. And 67. Elliott sends it back in. Henry gets back on side, slaps at it. He sends it back around. Henry's got to get a change here. Ryder, loose puck. Mason City gets it. Rouleau, shot. Wide of the net. Goes up to the blue line, but Ryder's able to get possession now.
I don't know if you saw, he had Asby coming, streaking through the slot just behind that defenseman. If he could have dropped it to him, he might have had a little bit better opportunity. But again, they might be the same as us, not having their players talk so loud on the ice they can hear each other.
It has been quiet. So we got 15 seconds to go here. Ryder has Bryson to his left, angles, shot. And into Endelman with 6.7 seconds to go in the second period.
Adrian's grandma Marilyn watching from Des Moines, and then another Mason City family. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Ryder, off the draw.
another-
And he scores. So off the face-off, Ryder stays with the puck as it's streaking towards the net. And then he's able to just put his backhand on it, tap it in. So both teams head to the locker rooms after 2 periods. Ames with a commanding 6-0 lead. When we come back for the third period, it's going to be a quick one with a running clock. So we'll do ice cut, and we'll be back around in about 15 minutes for that third period.
All right, well, and shout out to Travis Hamilton, another friend of the Ames organization, and stating he likes turkey and ham as well for tomorrow.
Excellent.
Thanks, Travis. We'll see you
All
at
right.
the third.
Take care, all. All right, everyone, welcome back. Third period's about to start. We're going to see same line, it looks like. Colton, Henry, Max, Brady, Henry out there. With a 6-goal lead, there will be a running clock, stopped only for penalties or other goals. So Colton comes up, 42 for Mason City. And Ames won the draw, but Mason City gets possession. Max from the red line dumps it in. Goes for a change. Bryson comes on. Henry. Colton over to Henry. Doesn't connect. Brady can't keep it in. He sends it all the way over to Carson. Carson looks behind him. Gets it up to Bryson. Bryson can't handle it. Mason City brings it in, and Miller did not hold on as Engelman was offsides there. So Ryder now, his line comes out. Peterson from Mason City kicks it forward. Joel, though, gets it. Patty to Bryson. Bryson gets behind the D. He shoots, leg save.
Some fancy footwork from Bryson through the neutral zone there. Mason City makes a nice stick move on Bryson. Stops him, but he able to kick that puck and get in 1-on-0 on the goaltender.
Trying to figure out, are we having sound issues? From the blue line, Joel. Ryder, a loose puck. Mason City skates, though, got in the way. Carter fell down. Hurd went up and over him. Now, Patty gets the puck behind our net. Bryson to his left. Ryder to his right. Splits the D. Backhand went through the crease. Ryder couldn't grab that. Now he goes back, gets it. Bryson in the slot. Elliott from the far side, or near side. Sends it to the far side, I should say. Grace, she whiffed on it. Going to the neutral zone. Mason City sends it. Chase has to play it. And Elliott stops the puck behind the net. Pushes up to Bryson. Bryson tried going through number 12's 5-hole to get to his teammate. Patrick over to Ryder. Bryson goes to the bench for a change. Ryder spins around. Goes through 3 Mohawk players. Backhands it to Grace. Grace pushes it down low. Kaysen. Elliott's able to keep it in. Sends it back to Patrick. Patrick spins, fires a shot, leg save.
Ooh,
Elliott got it, went through the
behind the
crease
tender.
that time. Now Patrick, he has Kaysen, tried getting it over, couldn't. Pushes it up to Grace. Grace can't keep it in. And now
gonna be a
Mason City's got a
3-on-1.
3-on-1, yeah. Edelman goes wide. Elliott and Chase somehow grabs that. Keeps it from going behind him.
Yeah, Elliott doing a good job just recognizing Mason City player right behind him. Able to tie up his stick enough he can't get a full shot to bury that into the back of the net. So good job by Elliott.
Both teams really close there. Carson. Mason City gets it. Chase went to go play it. Left it, though, as it went all the way behind. Hit Braden, and now out. Weston's able to get that loose puck. Brings it over the blue line. Dangles gets past one. Got past two, actually, and then the alternate captain got there. And goes far enough for icing. So Weston, Braden, Kaysen come on. Joel, Carter. Off the draw, Kaysen's able to get a shot off. Doesn't get through traffic. I think it hit Braden. Another icing. Mason City, Carter, nice stick there. Poke checks away. Weston gets it loose. Skates around. Carter and number 42 go at it. Weston still holds on to the puck, sends it in. And he's driven into the boards. Mason said he wheels it all the way out, and icing yet again. And that's going to bring out the Colton Max Henry line with Grayson Elliott.
I see Peterson staying on the ice for Mason City. He was out for a good at least minute and a half of the last shift. Or I'm sorry, I'm mixing up with Endelman. Peterson's fresh on the ice now.
Grace was able to keep it in, but it hit Henry and bounced out. Henry over to Elliott. Elliott retreating. Bounces it up to, just outside of Max's reach. And Mason City gets it. Stays in. Elliott now. Left it. Henry dangles. Max pushed down by Peterson. And the City sends it out. Colton backhands it. Went for a change. Max goes for the change. Elliott keeps it in. Skates it, gives it to Henry. Henry fires that shot into the glove, though. Time this puck drops, we'll be halfway through this third period.
Yeah, we were talking, Coach Dave and I, before the period, just about the downside of a running clock is it really takes away from both teams, the players getting the experience on the ice. So if you have a team that is losing bad, yes, it is designed so that team doesn't have a bunch of goals run up on them. The same thing, though, is now that team is not getting the same amount of ice exposure during a game. You obviously never want to see a coach run up a score just for no reason. In this league, goals do matter towards the end of the year for points for and points against. So, kind of both ways to see it, of players are losing out on ice time because of a running clock, but at the same time it is designed to keep them from running up a score.
Zettelman now. His shot saved by Chase. Second chance, second save. Brady can't clear it out. Third chance, 42 was right there to redirect it, but Chase is able to hold on to it. So, Mason City definitely not throwing in the towel. They've had a few great chances here. As now Braden gets it. Gets it poked away, but Weston gets that loose puck. Kaysen to the left. There's a delayed penalty. Chases off. Braden comes into the slot. Shot didn't go through. 42 touches it. number 15, Endelman, not the goalie. He's going to the box for interference at the 9:09 mark. And the ref says start running the clock again. So coach leaves his line out there. Case and Braden Weston, Carter and Joel. Weston, the shot got stopped. He steals the puck, fires a second shot. Braden can't get on that loose puck, and Mason City sends it out.
Yeah, great job, number 18, defenseman for Mason City, tying up Kaysen off to the side of the net and not allowing any second opportunities after the goaltenders make that initial save.
As we talked about the running clock and then downsides, you really, to not have it, you have to have two coaches that are really willing to recognize the situation. As there, Weston goes, dangles a little bit more, but covered up. And we've been in games here where, we've been down 6-7 goals, and coach still sends out their power play one unit. And this is one where I appreciate Coach Paulson sending out just the normal, typical lines, not going to do anything special there, as Henry off that draw right into the body. You're not going to tell the players to stop competing, but definitely want them to be respectful. As same thing there. Max over to Elliott. Elliott back down to Max. Max over to Henry. Henry, his shot. Colton to Max. Max all the way back down to Elliott. Back to Max. Max settles it. Takes a hit. Skates with it. Over to Elliott. All the way over to Grace. Mason City full strength. And Max takes a big hit in the face from 44, and he's going to go to the box now for roughing. Cross check.
Got a bunch of high school
2 for 3 in the
kids
power
down
play.
here in the front that clearly are not normal hockey fans. They're just yelling anything they can think of right now.
Ryder over to Brady. Brady down. Mason City gets it. Ryder puts up his paw and is able to hold it down. Sends it right back. Mason City tries bouncing it out. Brady's there to keep it in. Bryson, he takes a big hit.
As I say, the
His
shot
head's
to
down.
Max in front of the goal, I'm not sure was quite the penalty. That one, I would think that one would have been called a rough. But again,
I think the one with Max was because of his cross check. The guy's got 12 inches on him, and it was well after the whistle. I think that's why that penalty was called. Yeah. This one, honestly, I think Bryson had his head down and just open ice. That's, Ryder holds on to it. Over the blue line, leaves it to Patrick, who fed Ryder perfectly. But not. As we were saying earlier, the crowd was kind of quiet. As we are getting here ready for the varsity game, many more have definitely showed up, including that whole high school section here of all 10 students. Braden gets to Kaysen. Kaysen gets a strip, though. Weston. Kaysen back to Weston. Not sure about that pass. Weston try getting it to Carson.
Even strength.
Mason City back to full strength. Carter spins, turns around. Gets it to Carson. In their skates. Casey gets pushed off it. 77 holds on. Sends it out. Carter sends it right back. Braden tries to score from the side and cover it up. And looks like Colton Max Henry Line is going to come out probably to finish this game as we are at the 50-second mark. Colton to Max, shot over the net. Joel sends it back down. Max pushes it towards the crease. Gets it in the neutral zone. 98 and 11 run into each other. 44 gets it. And another whistle. That's going to do it for the game. So we're at 12 seconds. Ref's waving it off. Tells everyone we're done. So Ames with the shutout. And the victory, 6-0. And this city's going to have their chance at revenge come Saturday night. 6:30 puck drop in Mason City. Well, Chris?
Yeah. Good game, decent passing. Still, I'd like to see both teams talking more. You know, that's that thing of moving from the JV to the varsity level of knowing where you need to be away from the puck and then verbalizing that to your teammates so they know where you're going. You'll hear it here in the varsity game. Players will be screaming for it, getting more into the open ice, finding where they're supposed to be. So
I expect a lot different game come Saturday. This was, we saw Mason City in the preseason. This is not standard of their play.
no,
They had the long drive down here and some tired legs, I'm sure, from all that.
and it looked like a few faces missing out there as well for Mason City. So
Indeed. So we will see how everything goes come Saturday after our break. And you enjoy your turkey and ham tomorrow?
you as well. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes. And there's about going to be, I don't know if they're going to wait till 8 o'clock for the puck drop or if they'll start early. We did start the 10-minute countdown for warm-ups here. So I would imagine that they will have the varsity game starting a few minutes early today. As an FYI to our Mason City fans, this is not the feed for that game. We do have another link for our varsity feed, so you'll want to shut us down and go find that on the Ames Hockey Network. Until Saturday, y'all, have a great night.